Did you know that more than one-third of the crimes and offenses committed in France are handled by the National Gendarmerie? My name is Jan Kermad. I am a gendarmerie commander. I lead a research section whose primary mission is judicial work. The story I am about to tell you is true. All the facts are real and happened in France. Only the names of people and places have been changed. One might think that death and violence are matters reserved for the police. During my 35-year career, I thought I was safe from such tragedies. I was, in fact, a middle school principal. When I happened to learn the story of Émilie Tero and the Eton twins, I felt the coldest of fears, the retrospective fear. At that time, Emily was teaching sociology at my school, particularly to Howard and Cathy Eton, two brilliant twins. One last thing. Emily was just recovering from a severe nervous breakdown. Here are the facts as I imagine them. At the end of the day, Emily is finishing grading papers, clipping them together before putting them away. Mrs. Tero. Emily turns, startled, and sees the twins near her desk. You scared me, children. I didn't hear you come in. What are you doing here so late? We came about my sister's grade, madam, says Howard, fixing her with an unsettling look. Unsettling for a boy barely 15. Emily looks at the girl. I'm listening, Cathy. She would have preferred to answer cheerfully rather than in this tired, heavy tone. You wronged me, Mrs. Tero, says the girl, handing her the assignment. I'm sorry, Cathy. I didn't wrong you. I gave you the grade you deserved. Annoyance rises in Emily at the sight of that small hand stretched out before her, the bad grade clearly visible. Little brat, she thinks, despite herself. We'd like you to change my sister's grade, madam, Howard insists. You know that's impossible, Howard. Say rather that you just don't want to, madam. How dare you speak to me like this, Howard? Madam, it's the second time this term you've given my sister a bad grade. If you don't change it, she'll fail. Exasperated, Emily turns to the window to avoid glaring at the twins, gifted or not. We're intelligent, madam. Very intelligent. It's written in our file. My sister was disturbed. You know she can do much better, achieve a higher rank. We're not asking for the moon, just for you to fix this. This duo's spokesman not only gets on her nerves, but begins to make her uneasy. He has the tone, the eyes of a snake with a precocious brain. I'm sorry, Cathy, says Emily, avoiding Howard's gaze. You'll get exactly what you deserve, nothing more. That's a pity, Mrs. Tero, the boy says. Kat and I want to get into good universities later. Since we live in a foster home, as scholarship students, we must have the best results. I know that, Howard, but I'm sorry. Change her grade, Mrs. Tero, or else we'll kill you. The classroom falls deadly silent. Only Emily's oppressed breathing is heard. Her fists clench until her knuckles whiten. She would give much to smash the small computer on her desk over the heads of these insolent children. My brother is telling the truth, Mrs. Tero. If you don't change my grade, we'll kill you. We've already killed. Just a month ago, we killed Marie White. Katie, Howard, I'm sure there won't be any problem. Mrs. Tero will take care of you properly, won't you, madam? Emily wants to scream. Her recent anxieties resurface. She feels the slippery slope of depression returning. She breathes slowly, deeply. My God, my God. She cannot let herself be intimidated by these little monsters. Follow me, she says. Where to? Asks Howard. You know very well. To the principal's office. You've seen the time, Mrs. Tero? Howard bursts out laughing. He's been home for hours. Come on, Cathy, let's go. Yes, get out, says Emily, closing her eyes. When she reopens them, they've disappeared. She wonders if she's just had a nightmare. The next day, she goes to the school psychologist, a young man full of himself. He listens without flinching. He reminds her of Howard, only older. Frankly, Mrs. Tero, I don't know what to say. You think I made all this up? Don't be upset, Mrs. Tero. They're more than ordinary children. Besides being gifted, they've gone through major trauma. Their father was hacked to death with an axe. Their mother withdrew to herself, unable to take care of them. That's why they were placed in an institution. They're monsters. They told me they killed Margie Whitehead. The psychologist grimaces. Mrs. Tero, about 20 children saw poor Margie fall under that bus. Let me tell you something. Katie and Howard came to me. They seemed shaken, which is unusual for them. They said that, for some reason they didn't understand, you appeared not to like them. They asked if I could help them change so as to please you. Why don't you go back to the psychiatrist who treated you? Go to hell, replies Émilie, getting up. Later that day, she discreetly approaches young Tony Maroney, a witness to Margie's death. Do I really have to talk about it, madam? I've had so many nightmares. Please, Tony. Well, we were all waiting for the bus, and Marg fell in front of it just as it passed. You were many? About 20, madam. And Cathy? She was right next to Marg and me. You know, no one liked Margie. She mocked everyone, especially Cathy in gymnastics. Cathy never answered back. She just withdrew like a grown-up. Tony, one last thing. Did anything unusual happen that day? The boy frowns, thinking hard. Well, now that you mention it, Howard was strange. I'd never seen him like that. He ran out of school, pretending to be a ballet dancer. He was singing, dancing, clowning. Everyone laughed. Then the laughter stopped when the bus killed Margie. About 20 of us were there. Strange, isn't it, that Howard distracted everyone precisely at that moment? Why did he? You'll soon find out.